Hey everybody, it's Dave Duford here at David Duford, where I help insurance agents like you become top producing insurance agents. And today I'm with my buddy in the business, Jason, Final Expense. Say hello, Jason.
Hey, hey.
So we've got this little shindig we want to tell you about. We're super excited. We've been contemplating and scheming for a while and finally going to pull the trigger on it. So Jason, why don't you kind of tell us about this Final Expense Telesales Mastery Workshop that we got starting up?
Awesome. So what we'll be doing is going to be an A to Z on telesales. It's going to be everything from laying the groundwork before you go into the pound work of what we do in the telesales space. Nothing is going to be held back. We're going to talk about mindset, skill set, work set, best practices. I'm giving you exactly what I do. In the last 19 weeks, my own personal production was $157,554 in AP for 236 applications issued in the last 19 weeks. So everything that I'm going to be going over with you in that class, I'm giving you the blueprints to the B-52 bomber. There's nothing that I am holding back. I'm going to go over brand new lead sources that I've beta tested. I'm going over massive rebuttals, the difference between a true rebuttal and a smoke screen. Most rebuttals are not, it's not a real objection. Most times it's just a smoke screen. I'm going to help you pierce through it to the best of your ability. You're going to be using my power script, the same exact one that I use. So basically you're getting the tools to the kingdom and in an element that you're going to be able to implement efficiently.
Right. And so what we're going to do with this event is this is actually a live in-person event. So this is not going to be held virtually. This is going to be in person. Jason, you and I kind of went back and forth on this. Why did we decide to go ahead and do this in person? What do you think the value is out of teaching the telesales system in this manner?
When you've got a full day to be able to get the kinks out, to work on tonality, to be able to work on your own headspace, to work on your business plan, to work on objections in person, you're in a safe environment to be able to cut your teeth. When you do it on your own, you can do it, but it's a painful process. Where in a environment like this, you're learning holistically from the beginning to the end in a safe place, so that when you get on the phones, you're more confident because you've gone through the systems, you've gone through the kinks in developing how you speak with tonality, how to control a call, the power of the smile, confidence builders, things that allow you to be able to succeed in a better way. There's no substitute for face-to-face. The telespace, works great once you really know it, but to be able to have a full day where someone invests in you and you've got other comrades in the same war that are fighting the same fight, walking where you are, there's a lot of value there.
Yeah, I agree too. It's just being able to specifically address something right in front is super valuable. It's kind of what I've been bummed about personally. I was going to do a ton more in-person training events and I've been kind of chomping at the bit. So I'm kind of glad to be back at it. Tell the audience, if you could describe who the perfect attendee would be for this event. Is this somebody that's new, experienced, doing telesales, never done telesales before? Who do you think is going to be a good fit for this?
Well, if you're a veteran in this space and you've never done the telespace, okay, this is the workshop for you. It's going to be from A to Z. We are going through skill set, mindset, equipment, soft phones, hard phones, basic equipment needed, developing everything. We're going to go through telecarriers that I personally use, going through cheat sheets to make you more efficient, how to use quoters. So basically, I'm going to be walking a person from A to Z on how to do what I do. I'm giving them everything. There's nothing that I'm going to hold back in this seminar. It's going to be a very intimate time, which is where you can really learn and get more value, because when you have questions, it's real time, face to face, so that in that place we can develop better agents. And if someone's brand new and they're afraid, this is the place for them too. Get into a safe environment where they can master the telespace in a place where they don't know what they're doing. They may be an insurance agent, but they don't know how to use tonality. They don't know how to do a telesale. They don't know how to build trust. They don't know how to maintain confidence and control the call at all times. They need to learn that. They need to learn that in a safe place, not learn that through the school of hard knocks. It's a tough set of hard knocks if you try to learn it on your own. There just is.
a couple of details here on it, where this is going to be and kind of why we chose. So we're doing this on Saturday, August 15th, 2020. Some agents may think, why so soon? Well, part of it is how far out can you plan with all that's going on? So we kind of wanted to not put it off too far. And we wanted to centralize it in an area that's very close by, that's accessible. So the event's going to be held in Atlanta, Georgia, near the airport. So that's going to be announced shortly, but it's going to be probably at a local hotel, and we're going to have a conference room big enough so that if you're concerned about social distancing or anything like that, we'll make sure to accommodate for that as well. Now, there are some requirements to join. I wouldn't say, put it this way, there's a little bit of a catch here, Jason. Can you kind of describe what that is? And it's not quite a catch for everybody, but this is more than just a training event, I would argue, if you want to kind of expand on that.
Absolutely. So this will definitely be an ongoing environment. So it's going to be a full day of training. Folks that come will be able to move contracts from the final expense standpoint to my agency, get very good comp, but have ongoing training. What people that put contracts in my agency and where we work together on this and move forward, they're getting ongoing training. It's not just a one and done like most conferences you've ever been to. Most conferences you've gone to, you go there, you get the high, and then gravity takes place and you're back to your old habits. You don't have support to be able to keep you off the ground. This is going to allow you to have ongoing support. What people are paying for the training, where they move into the agency and get ongoing support, where they've got access to me and ongoing help, the cost of what this training is way less than what I charge for a single hour of my time when I do national as well as international consulting.
Right. So bottom line here, if you want the best deal out of this event, then you have to do contracting telesales business with Jason. And the reason we're doing that is because ultimately it's better business for us. It's more lucrative, but I believe, and I think Jason would agree, it's more lucrative for you. It's one thing to go to an event, learn something new and walk away and probably not apply a lot of it for maybe a marginal amount, but now you're working with the person that's going to teach you everything. And if it's more than just an event, it is an experience, one in which you can hopefully turn into a profitable and lucrative final expense telesales business. So we're excited to offer that discount for those people that want to take a step forward. And if you're not 100% certain at this point, that's completely fine. I'm going to give you a couple of options here in a moment on kind of what you can do to firm up your decision, because there also is another option that you're going to see on the ticket page. If you choose not to opt for the contracting option, so there is an option, just know it's going to be significantly more expensive. And honestly, we price it this way because we ultimately want your business. We want to work with you on a contracting basis, because that's really where it's a win-win for everybody. So some final thoughts here, Jason, before we wrap this up, and then kind of give the next steps for everybody as to what to do, who's ready to proceed on this.
Absolutely. So it'll help people understand from A to Z how to actually do the business, to be able to kind of come under the wing safely all day, focus on what's being done so they've got the best chance for success. But to know that as a new agent or a veteran agent that's new to this space, you have me in your pocket. As we move forward, you're not dealing with pay by the hour for consulting. You work in the same place. The left hand washes the other. There's a vested interest in making you successful. And there's also a vested interest for someone that doesn't put contracts under to make you successful. I'm pumping the same amount of energy and data into your lap. I'm giving you everything. Everything I have will be dumped in your lap at this conference. So it's going to be a lot of fun, but saddle up.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And if bottom line, if you want to be a success at final expense telesales, why not learn from the master? I think this is a great opportunity no matter what stage you're in. If you're not happy with where you're currently at, or if you're getting started and you know that training is something absolutely vital to you, this is going to be something very much worth considering. So let me tell you what the next steps are in order to proceed in getting started down this endeavor and enrolling. Again, we're limiting attendance to 20. We expect this to basically tap out pretty quickly and get completely attended. Based on some initial surveys we've done, out of all the different training programs that you're probably going to start seeing from me soon, the final expense telesales has been the absolutely most requested. So I'd highly recommend that you go ahead and reserve a space and make sure that you can attend this. It's going to be well worth your time. So here's what you need to do that. There's 2 links below in order to take the next step. If you're ready to reserve a space, you want to make sure that it gets reserved before someone else takes yours. You can go to the page below. You'll see it. It is it should be daviddufour.com/boot dash camps, or you can just click the link below and you'll see it there. Or if you go to my website, daviddufour.com, and click in the Start Here button, you'll see the boot camp link there. Go ahead and just read through that. You'll see where more details are about what we're talking about, as well as the order link as well. Lastly, like I mentioned earlier, if you want a conversation, you want to talk more about specifics on commission, specifics on any other questions you have, then we do have an opportunity to set a one-on-one call up in order for you to ask those questions and to feel better about your purchase if that's the route that you decide to go. So you'll see a second link under that. That will set a time on the calendar in order to speak and get these questions you might have answered. So I recommend you do that. You should see some time pretty quickly available, open up. So definitely book a time if that is what you're interested in. Jason, thank you for your time today. I'm really looking forward to this.
Welcome.
I think it's going to be a life changer for people out there who want to be successful in final expense telesales.
Absolutely. It doesn't stink out there.
No, it's a great business model. It's better than ever. And you need the training and you need the whole sales and marketing thing. And the more you can get, the better. So hope to see you guys there. And thanks for watching. Click those links below to get going. We'll see you. Bye.